She's like fire, she's like speed. When I get my fix, she is all that I need.
You are back with me with DED.
Yeah!
You guys slayed it!
Thank you.
Oh my God! Anti-everything, and I'm over there. F you, fuck me too. I can't even.
Yeah. Fuck you
No,
and
I
fuck
was
myself.
there. You guys, I wanted to go out there and see for sure because I wanted to come out and say, you know what? I stepped out for a minute because I wanted to see you live to say I really dig your music.
Thank you.
Yes.
You do too.
And you have an incredible album.
Thank you.
Joe, my trusty sidekick, has brought me to you since last year. And I've been trying to promote everything you do.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
I just,
We are our guys today.
your team is amazing. I love that whole album, and I want to hear about the new one, but I want you to tell me everything you want me to know.
The record comes out in like, what, 5 days?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday, July 21st. Misanthrope comes out. Super stoked to finally release it. We've been working on it for 3 years. It's been a lot of fun putting the music together. So
It's awesome. It's awesome. And you know why I love you? I feel the dedication.
thank you.
I feel like we've worked harder. I mean, I've never worked harder on anything else in my entire life, and I feel like everybody else is in the same position where this band is definitely like ground up sort of thing, and it's kind of do or die at this point.
You guys are loud and aggressive, but I always tell everybody, metal sometimes is the best balance because you can scream and be pissed, and what a lot of people seem to misunderstand is that they misplace their anger, and you are replacing it. And your positive message, and I want to know what you're trying to get out there because people are just kind of ignorant.
It's an outlet. It's kind of trying to wake up people to be conscious about what they're doing, and you know, like the world's not about just you, even though it feels like that because you're only you.
Right.
There's so many other people, and just the world's just so upside down right now. People are disrespectful to each other. They're self-centered. They're worried about likes more than they're worried about their own kids. Not saying that that's the only thing we're pissed about, but just a million different things. The guy that double parks, the guy who doesn't tip properly to a server who worked their ass off for you, like all of those people, all of those things are what we're pissed about. And we don't want anyone to just scream, stand up and scream about what we want to scream about. We just want to give someone the platform to say, if you want to stand up and scream, then do it. For whatever you want to do it for. Don't do it because of the reasons that I do it. We just both have something in common if we both see something we want to yell about.
And it's awesome. Who primarily does your guys' new lyric writing on the new album this time? Joe.
Yeah. Our singer, Joe Catella.
Do you guys all live in the same vicinity of each other?
We do. Him and I live together.
So that makes recording and rehearsing really easy.
Yes, it makes it
and
very
practicing.
easy.
That's very
also,
cool.
so you know where someone is, and you're like, I know you shouldn't be 10 minutes late because I'm not.
Because I know where you are. Get out of the bathroom. We're back on the road. That's awesome. And I got the Tums.
Yeah.
I do. So another really cool thing about you guys, you're into horror, obviously, and so am I. I want to know, Boris Vallejo, Louis Royo, John Carpenter, Frank Frizzelli, I can't say his last name, Frizzelli, or Robert Englund, or a blend because I'm seeing it all over.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Okay. I'm good.
Obviously, John Carpenter is kind of the shit in general.
John Carpenter's the one that jumps out to me, personally.
But Robert Englund is like obviously one of the classics. I mean, you can't go wrong with Freddie.
Right.
All those people are obviously you can't do one without the other anyways. You know, there is no Robert without John. There is none of that. Like they're all classic horror people in their own rights, and we take inspiration from that 100%.
Absolutely.
Well, and the other thing about the horror and the mix with the metal and the rock in general, I think you're doing exactly what I love, which is you're expressing the horror in humanity. You are bringing out every horror in humanity and mixing it up because everybody's so blind and they can't see, and those filters aren't there, but somebody's watching, but nobody's actually watching them.
Yes.
I think that's the closest description for the contacts that I've probably heard everyone say.
I love it.
Like the real horrors of the world, like it's not a guy in a mask who keeps coming back from death, walking out of a lake in a knife, walking through your home. It's all of the bullshit that's surrounding you. It's the people that you put into outfits. It's the people that you trust that you shouldn't trust. That's the real shit, like.
It's the scariest thing, really.
Yeah. People, like humanity is the scariest thing that can happen in humanity.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be some out of this world monster that kills you. Those are fun, and then emotion's really fun, and the visuals are really fun.
That's what those monsters represent.
Well, you put the horror right into anti everything.
Yeah.
Because if people really weren't educated and they weren't paying attention, they would be offended.
Yeah.
Oh.
Being uneducated is not just school-wise, but
Exactly.
people smarts. That's
Yeah.
still one of the dumbest things you can do. Like, you need to know your surroundings and know what's going on.
You put so much into that video, so much effort and work, and so much. That wasn't stock footage. That was like actual. You guys want people to see what they're not, and I want you to put that message out there.
Yeah.
As DED, what are you trying to give everybody that you want them to have?
I don't want to use the word hope, just consciousness, waking up. Just it just makes you, like, for a second, just realize that there's a bigger picture, and you can either help it or you can make it worse.
Absolutely.
Be aware of what's fucking around you in general. Just be aware of everything that's around you. I
It
mean,
can be small or huge. We don't need everybody that listens to us go, like, solve world hunger. But if you can help someone around you, like the person next to you, your best friend, you can help them not make a shitty decision or be a better person, or yourself. Don't make a shitty decision. Don't disrespect people. Be a better person. That's kind of what it's really for. Like, that's what we're yelling about. It's nothing in particular. We're not out to kill people, figuratively.
Well, and you also touched on it too with the honesty factor with people in general. Just be real. Do your thing. Do what you're going to do. Stop screwing everybody. Just fucking do it.
Yes.
Do it. God, get over it.
yeah.
Don't do it
got
because
this.
you're told to. Just do it because it's the better. It's the thing to do.
Do it because you literally have no time left to do anything else.
Exactly. I'm so happy to even be part of this interview. Thank you.